The 40 passengers and crew who lost their lives on United Flight 93 were brave souls who managed to stop 4 hijackers from hitting their intended target, the U.S. Capitol. Amy Wadas was in Shanksville today for the ceremony.
It was a very moving ceremony here in Shanksville at the Flight 93 Memorial. Family members and loved ones came together today. They sat in these seats to remember the 40 people who lost their lives 20 years ago today. Now, several speakers, including Vice President Kamala Harris and former President George W. Bush, took to the stage with the same message. This sacred ground is a reminder that we must come together as one.
By the dawn's early light.
It was a solemn but impactful observance at the Flight 93 Memorial as a member of the President's own United States Marine Band sang the Star-Spangled Banner to honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice on September 11th, 2001.
Diora Francis Bodley.
The names of the 40 passengers and crew members who died on United Flight 93 2 decades ago was read aloud by a loved one, followed by bells of remembrance. Gordon Felt lost his brother Edward Porter Felt that fateful day.
Having lost a brother on September 11th, I too live with a grief that is deep, consuming, and always present.
A presence Vice President and keynote speaker Kamala Harris said never goes away.
You have felt every day, every week, and every year that has passed these 20 years. Every birthday your loved one missed. Every holiday.
Former President George W. Bush saw the suffering firsthand, but he says he also saw a unification, a country coming together as one.
On America's day of trial and grief, I saw millions of people instinctively grab for a neighbor's hand and rally to the cause of one another. That is the America I know.
While some may not remember much about that day, being that they were too young or weren't even born yet, Secretary of the U.S. Department of Interior Deb Haaland says this national memorial site, the stories behind each of these names, will help them understand the magnitude of that day.
A set of brave individuals who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Their story will live on.
And grace will lead.
A story that will forever be etched in our nation's history. One thing Vice President Kamala Harris stressed towards the end of her speech, she said, we must remember those 40 people who lost their lives, not only for the sake of our children, but for our children's children, for their future and for ours. Reporting in Shanksville, Amy Wadas, KDKA News.